I feel like I might just have the perfect plan to grow my print-on-demand business in 2023. I finally have some clarity and direction about what those steps are going to be. While in the past, it feels like I was just throwing some things at the wall and seeing what stuck. This plan is going to really keep me consistent and see success in 4 different print-on-demand sites to grow my entire business. I'm so excited about my game plan for this year that I was like, why don't I just share it with you too? If you're looking at this new year and want to copy my exact strategy for my own business, or just take some ideas and inspiration, I'm going to be talking everything from what platforms I'm uploading to, how often I'm uploading, my research and workflow process. So there's definitely something you're going to be able to take from this. I'm Hannah, and on my channel I talk about all things print on demand and making passive income. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love it if you'd subscribe down below for new videos every single week. While I sell on other sites too, in 2023, Amazon and Etsy are going to be my top priorities. Amazon and Etsy by far have the most shoppers, so I find that if I use my time creating for those platforms specifically, as opposed to creating for Redbubble or TeePublic, I have the best results for my time. I can take a design that I've really optimized for Amazon, and I can also post it to all of my other sites. Same with Etsy. Etsy has a little bit of a different style than Amazon is going to, but if I create designs that are optimized for Etsy, I can also post those on other sites. When I've created specifically for Redbubble in the past and uploaded on Redbubble, I find that those designs don't always translate as well for places like Amazon and Etsy. So since those are continually my biggest money makers, I want to put all of my effort into those, working a lot smarter and not harder, trying to make different things for every single platform. Like I mentioned in the past, the top 4 platforms that I love to recommend and that I'm going to be focusing all my attention on this year is first, Amazon merch. Second, I'm going to target my Etsy shop that is integrated with Printify. Then I'm going to be targeting Redbubble using a lot of those designs that I've created for Amazon and Etsy. And then my final one, which doesn't bring me the most sales, but I'm really hoping to revamp a lot this year, is TeePublic. If you're just getting started, any one of those sites is a great one to start on, but I definitely do recommend having at least 3 or 4 sites that you're selling on, because that's going to give you the best results and most profit the fastest. If you're not already on a few sites, I would definitely consider adding another one in 2023 for your business. On most of my sites, of all of the uploads that I ever make, I typically only sell between 1 and 3% of all of my designs. That seems like a small number, but when you are uploading such a high volume of products, thousands and thousands, 1% can turn into a lot of profit. But in 2023, I would really love to get this number up. So there's a couple things that I'm going to do to try and increase the number of designs that are actually getting sales. So how exactly am I going to do this? When you are first getting started, I've always recommended that you should be posting 10 unique designs every single day. Everything from research to design to uploading great SEOs in title and description. If you keep that consistent, it really helps you build up your catalog of designs. What I found is that as my business has just gotten bigger and busier, that in order to fill that quota of 10 designs every single day, I was cutting corners, not spending as much time researching, making my titles and descriptions a lot quicker. Instead of creating completely unique designs in 10 unique niches every single day, I found myself a lot of times finding a few different niches and then trying to create multiple designs from every single one. In my own business, I know it was making my designs end up suffering, so I'm going to have a little bit of a different approach this year. This year, I am only going to be focusing on posting 3 unique designs every single day. These are going to always be in 3 separate niches in completely different artwork. This is going to allow me a lot more time to really dive into my research on places like Merch Informer and Sales Samurai and find what is actually trending, dive into what keywords are going to do well in my titles, and actually put a lot of thought and effort into making a design on a place like Canva or Kittl. If you can, I think it is really great to be posting even more than that, especially when you're first getting started. It will help you get a lot of traction if you can reach a number like 10 unique designs every single day. I think that's really what helps my business get going and get established, is by posting such a high volume of unique designs, but I have to realize for myself that's not sustainable, and I'd rather put out 3 really great designs that are hopefully going to sell better than 10 designs that I don't really love, that maybe aren't in the best niches. I think this strategy, even though I'm posting less products, this is going to help me get that overall percentage of products that sell up this year to hopefully 4 or 5% instead of just 1 or 2. Allowing myself a little bit of wiggle room by posting 3 designs every single day, I'd like to end up with around 1,000 new unique designs posted to all 4 of my platforms at the end of 2023. Even if 1,000 designs doesn't really sound like a huge number, that actually can be a ton of products, because on Amazon itself, one design can be uploaded to 64 different products. So just on Amazon with 1,000 new designs, that could potentially be 64,000 new products that I posted to their site, not taking into account Etsy, Redbubble, or TeePublic. So multiply that by all of your sites with just 1,000 great new designs this year. I think it's really going to have a huge impact on my business. This is going to be my exact routine for this year, how I'm going to get those 3 designs researched, made, and uploaded every single day. I preach this here all the time, but even with just posting 3 unique designs every single day, I'm going to be relying heavily on some tools that are going to make my research process a lot easier, are going to make my uploading a lot smoother, are going to help me design really fast and create items that actually look really good. So right off the bat, every single day, I like to start by researching the niches that I'm going to pursue. Each day, I'll probably switch between either targeting Etsy listings or Amazon listings, just because I think that the types of products that sell the best on there are slightly different. So even though if I create a design for Etsy, I will certainly upload that to Amazon too, I will spend my attention focusing on an Etsy research tool one day, and then the next day switch off to an Amazon tool. Every single day I like to start with researching for Amazon niches. My favorite tool to use is Merch Informer. I've talked about them here before just because I really love them. They make it super easy to see what has been trending, what has those really low BSR numbers, and I also heavily rely on their competition tracker. When I see things that are trending, sometimes I'll just plug in that niche word, and things that I thought might have sold well, sometimes I'll plug it in there and it has an F rating, so I don't target that at all. This really saves me a lot of time and would save you guys time, because even if you're making quite a few designs every single day, if at the end of the year you've only created designs that have a lot of competition or they don't have anybody searching for them, you've wasted a lot of time and missed out on a lot of sales that you could be making. So Merch Informer is what I'm relying on for Amazon. And then I've really been loving Sales Samurai to help me in my Etsy research process. They also have a lot of tools to show you what is trending right now, what are some best-selling designs, and help you think of ideas that you can pursue in your Etsy business. Those are the 2 research tools I'm really heavily relying on this year to just make my research process a lot faster and more effective. Once I started using these tools, my sales definitely really went up. So if you get one of these and you can just make a few more sales every single month, it by far pays for itself and is going to help you really grow your business. And then once again, I'm really heavily going to be relying on some resources and tools to be able to make really great designs super fast. My 2 absolute favorite resources for creating designs are going to be Canva and Kittl. Both of them have a wide range of templates and graphics and different fonts that you can use to make really stunning designs super fast. I've been loving how easy Kittl is to use, and it ends up making your designs look super professional and put together in just a few minutes. So that's definitely one that you want to check out. After I get my 3 designs uploaded, another thing that I'm going to be pushing myself to do every single day is consistently posting on the social media sites that I've created for some of my niche specific Etsy stores. I have a video about that here, but I have a couple Etsy stores that I've really grown a social media presence for, and sometimes when I'm creating designs all day, that gets pushed to the back burner, even though my social media, Instagram, really does drive a lot of traffic to that Etsy store. I'm going to be using Placeit to create some mock-up photos for the week, and then I am going to try and be consistent to post 1 new photo to those Instagram pages every single day. This is something I've never been consistent with. I will go in spurts of just posting every single day and then miss for a few weeks just because I get busy with other business things. But this year, I'd rather just be consistent and try to grow that traffic that I can drive to those sites and hopefully get a lot more sales that way. In summary, my goals for this year are to be posting 3 new designs every single day to 4 of my top platforms and then have 1,000 unique designs at the end of 2023. I want to be focusing on finding really great quality niches and actually spending a lot of time to think through those titles and descriptions. And I really want to grow the percent of products that are going to sell in my shops. So I'd love at the end of the year if I saw that 4% of my total products had actually sold instead of just 1, 2, or 3% that I typically see. So I will definitely be keeping you guys updated on that. And even though my number of designs has changed for this year, I still think that I'm really going to see my business grow. Even though I won't be posting 10 unique designs, I'm still keeping a lot of the tips and strategies that I live and die by for this year, but I'm just creating a really achievable and smart goal for myself. And I think that's something really important you can start thinking about in your own business too. But in the meantime, we are at the beginning of January, and I think some of you might be starting to get a little discouraged seeing that you're getting a lot of returns, that your profits from December, which was hopefully a good month, are starting to tick down. So I definitely want to recommend that you watch this video that is going to explain everything you need to know about returns that are inevitably going to happen in January. You don't want to miss that. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2023 and really grow your businesses.